everybody, I am here to do the weekly reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be for the week of July 12th through July 18th, 2021. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm super glad that you're here. If you are returning to my channel, thank you so much for all of your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate it more than I could ever express. So, that being said, we are going to go ahead and start. I'm going to start out with some oracle cards here, and then we'll move into the tarot. Again, this is going to be for the sign of Aries, and it's going to be for the week of July 12th through the 18th. All right, spirit messages for Aries. What's going on with Aries? Aries. Oh, we have two. Okay. So the first one out is compromise. The second one we have here is if you believe. And then we have romance. So Aries. Okay, so what I'm getting right away is there is some type of a relationship here. I feel like there might be some issues going on, okay, within this relationship. And it feels like with compromise coming out, you and your person may not be on the same page and you're needing to come together to balance things out, okay? If you believe in this relationship, I feel like you have to put your heart into it, okay? Is what, is going on. And I'm looking at the star here, and it reminds me of the star card, the card of Aquarius. Some of you may be dealing with Aquarius, but you absolutely don't have to be. But the star card is all about hopes and belief, believing, hope, keeping your hopes, not giving up hope on something. And I feel like that you guys, I don't know, it kind of feels like there's a relationship issue going on. And some of you have lost hope that it'll work out. Or some of you are just not willing to, not wanting to put the work into it. But it looks like with compromise coming out here, there is this need to get on the same page with your person. It's like you two, I don't feel like you guys are on the same page is what's coming out in this card. And so it's like having to compromise, equal give and take here, okay? But I do believe with this card, it's like you have to put your heart into it is what it's like. You can't give up hope on a relationship. If you want things to work, you have to believe in it. Okay. All right. So let's get some tarot cards out and see what is going on with you guys. So clearly this has to do with a relationship, Aries. Okay. So with romance coming out, definitely. All right, Spirit, what messages do we have for Aries? Messages for Aries for the week. So the Eight of Wands is out here first. So this could be communication. This could be, having to speak, having to talk to each other to be able to work through things. This can also be taking action or doing something here. The Two of Cups, there's a communication. Okay, so there is going to be a conversation regarding a relationship this week. This is definitely love-related, Aries, okay? Having to talk, having to have a conversation here regarding a love situation. Communicating your needs and your wishes to each other, your needs to them, their needs to you, and being able to meet in the middle. The King of Cups, you might be dealing with a water sign. You don't have to be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And then we have the Sun. So that's pretty good. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. There's definitely something you guys are going through, okay? There's definitely some type of a challenge that is going on in a relationship that's difficult, right? It's difficult. It's hard. Underneath of that, we have the 10 of Pentacles. I see things working out with the Sun card here, okay? You could be dealing with a Leo, don't have to be, might have Leo in your chart. But there's definitely a conversation that needs to take place. It's like you and your person need to sit down and really talk about where you stand, what you expect from the relationship, what they expect out of the relationship, and things of that nature. Because with this Nine of Wands coming out, it feels like there's something here that there's been an issue. It feels like it feels like somebody's ready to give up is what it feels like. And again, I keep coming back to this, if you believe. And it's like, you know, you can't give up hope. If you want this can work. And I see it here with the Sun card, obviously. This can work, but you can't lose hope in it. You know, you have to be willing to compromise, whether that's you, whether that's them, or whether that's the both of you. Relationships are all about being able to compromise here, okay? There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of love here between you and this person, okay, with this King of Cups. There is a lot of love. There's no question. But there's just something it feels like is going on. Maybe it's an issue with communication. You don't know how to talk to each other. And that's, you know, why this Eight of Wands is coming out, because there has to be a conversation, and it has to be between you both have to let your guards down, and you have to speak what it is you feel inside with this King of Cups, okay? Let your emotions be known. Emphasis is on compromising, though. Equal give and take, all right? So let's pull some more cards and see what comes out, what else comes out for you guys. What else do we have? Okay, that was quick. We have the Six of Swords. See, if you want to move forward, you're only going to be able to do so if you communicate. I mean, you're going to have to talk to this person. And there's a conversation that you have with this person. It will propel you forward. It will move your relationship forward. Because right now, it feels like, you know, with this being on the bottom of the deck, I'm taking this as the overall energy. That's why I laid it here. It feels like there's challenges. There's difficulty when it comes to a relationship. And again, it comes down to compromise. You know, having to express your needs here and them having to express their needs, and then meeting in the middle. That's what's going to help you guys move forward and out of this energy of this Nine of Wands energy, this difficulty. We have the Queen of Swords, having to have an honest conversation, being honest about what you really feel here. The Queen of Swords is all about honesty. Oh, the Queen of Wands. There you are. One more card. And then we have the Three of Wands. See, it feels like in the Nine of Swords on the bottom of this deck, there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of, I don't know what's going on, Aries, but whatever this is, it's like, that's so funny. Some of you definitely are dealing with the water side, because I just looked at this, and the Queen of Wands, which is a fire sign, which I'm saying is your energy, is right underneath of this King of Cups and this Queen of Swords, and coming out, you're the one that needs to be honest about how you feel, Aries. That's exactly what this looks like. And I feel like once you do that, you know, let your feelings known. I feel like you guys are holding back perhaps on something. You guys aren't talking about something here. And I feel like you're the one that needs to have the conversation. You're the one that needs to put your wants and your needs out there. You need to let this person know. You know, there needs to be a compromise. If you want this relationship to come back into balance, you need to talk. And it's clear here that there is a lack of communication going on. Honesty. There needs to be honesty here. And I don't know, Aries, this coming out beside the Queen of Wands, I feel like this is, you know, is you. I'm not saying that you're lying. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I feel like you have, with this being under the Two of Cups, you have to be honest with what you feel. If something is bothering you, which it clearly is, then you need to put it out there. You need to let this person know. If this person doesn't listen or this person has no desire, then that's your answer, right? Don't be with somebody who's not going to be willing to listen. But I feel like with this King of Cups here, and this person, again, let me stress, it does not have to be a water sign, but that's just coming out because of the King of Cups here. This person here is, he's very, this king, he's very loving. He's very compassionate. He's all about, he wants to be happy. He's all about emotional fulfillment. He's not afraid to let you know how he feels, okay? He's not afraid to, you know, because he's secure in his emotions, you know, like a lot of people don't want to show their emotions. And Aries, I feel like that might be you. I feel like you're the one that might be a little closed off and not wanting to expose yourself. But I feel like your partner would be very open and very receptive. Now, this energy can be switched, flip-flop, however it, you know, resonates. But it just feels here that somebody, whether that's you or them, somebody here isn't as good as a communicator. They're not really, they don't really open up much. Whereas the other person, I feel, would be extremely receptive to whatever it is you'd have to say, right? So that might be the compromise right there. You know, you're having to let your guard down a little bit and show some vulnerability and let this person know how you're feeling, because clearly there's something going on here with you, Aries. There's something you're not happy about. There's something that, because I feel like you're about ready to give up on this situation. But what I'm seeing in the cards is that all it takes is an honest conversation, you know, to hash things out, to reach a compromise. Both parties need to be able to compromise, not just that person and not just you, both of you. That is what's going to move things forward. And I see happiness, you know, with this Sun card and everything that you've been waiting for. The Three of Wands here, you know, that's waiting for things to come to you. And it's coming, you know, the happiness you want, this happiness, this togetherness. I mean, look at the two of them. They're just sitting there, you know, and that rose, love, that symbolizes love to me. It's here for you. It's available, you know, it's here. It's just a matter of having a conversation to talk about it, having to put your feelings out there, which I feel like for somebody, I feel it's you because of the way the cards are coming out. But again, it's general, it can be flip-flopped, but somebody here, I feel hasn't been as very forthcoming with their feelings and what's going on with them. You know, if you're feeling in this Nine of Wands energy, then you need to communicate this to your person, you know, and if they act like, oh, whatever, I don't care, then you've got your answer. But I feel like this person is going to be receptive to what you have to say. I feel like they're willing to compromise and they're willing to work with you to try to fix whatever it is here that's going on or might be broken, you know, because again, I'm seeing this Sun. I'm seeing this Sun card. The Three of Wands here talks about, you know, your dreams coming true, dreams, what you've wanted, you know, what you've been dreaming of to happen. Pure bliss is what it's, you know, what I'm looking at here above this card. It's available. It's there. It's just a matter of breaking down these barriers and actually having a conversation about your feelings. And that's what it looks to be the problem. So I'm not sure. This might compromise. This might be directly to you, Aries. You may be the one that's having to compromise on something. And you may feel like, well, I don't want to, you know, well, you know, maybe you have to. Maybe you need to revisit it. Maybe you need to look at this with a fresh set eye. I mean, a set of fresh eyes, you know. But with the Queen of Swords, it's all about being honest about your feelings, especially underneath this Two of Cups. Having to be very honest about what you feel in this situation. If something is making you unhappy, having to express that, having to put that out there and make it known. Because if you keep it to yourself and you just sit there and stew in your own, you know, emotions and you don't talk about them, nothing's ever going to get fixed because nobody knows what you're, you know, nobody knows. All right, so let's pull a Melody card for you guys for the final message for the week. All right, Spirit, final message for Aries for the week. Final message for Aries, Spirit. personal issue reaches resolution. So, and it's funny because on the bottom, adjustments are required. So I feel like whatever this is, it's going to work out, you know, and I see it here. But it is very, very much dependent on this communication. It's very much dependent on you letting your guard down and being upfront and honest about what it is, you know, you need from a relationship, what it is you need your person to do, you know, being able to compromise here, you know, not putting all this pressure on your person or vice versa, however it resonates, but at the same, but, you know, working together as a team and being together. You know, because that's what's going to move this forward. You have to be honest. You have to talk about what you're feeling, okay? And adjustments required. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, everything is going to work out, but there is a condition here. And the condition is you need to have a conversation, and you and your person need to sit down and really talk about why you're in this 9 of Wands energy, why you are feeling this way. What is it that's making you? What is it that's causing this? And get to the root of that and be brutally honest. Don't hold back. So that's what I have, Aries. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonates. If it does, please leave me a like, comment, share, subscribe. If it didn't resonate, guys, it wasn't your reading this week, please check out the other videos for the signs in your chart. You guys have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will talk to you all later.